Hey you, it's Eden. Yes, it's time to set those long-craved goals for this year. You know, those bullet points you'll forget all about as soon as the food from the New Year meal starts to set in your belly.
Oh, you grew bigger from last year.
I'm up here, Grants.
What? You kept up with all the goals you've set for last year and I don't know it yet? Wow! You're better than the rest of the world. Okay, maybe some of you really did. And if so, congrats! You're part of the 4% of people who did it. Don't believe me?
Hello there.
Ask Google. And maybe some of you kept up with some of your resolutions for last year, and that's great. But never mind about last year. It's already history. This year is the important one. It's time to have a new start in life. Again, and set those new pinky promises with ourselves for this year. Do you want to exercise more? Lose weight? Of course you do. So write it down. It won't hurt you much. Just your soul every time you think about going to a gym. But you're not feeling like it for today. Maybe tomorrow. Next year, when you remember you already had this goal once.
I will sleep 8 hours a night.
Hey, that's a good one. You gave it some thought, huh? I'm so proud. Still, no you won't. 2 weeks into the year and you will find yourself at 2 o'clock in the morning building dirt huts in Minecraft.
Are you talking about yourself?
Of course I am.
That is correct, shorty.
And if you're a student, you forget what sleep is altogether. Maybe you're a Gen Z or a boomer, who knows? And you want to find love in the new year. I'm sure you don't want to be the only soul in your class left without a partner for Valentine's Day, right? So you'd better set this one. What do you have to lose? Your pride? Just think how romantic it will be to confess your love to your crush and 1 month later to have it all shatter into tiny little pieces. Oh, love. Hey, what did you expect? It's trial and error. Do you think that your first crush will be the love of your life and you will live together happily ever after? You poor little thing. Unless you're a Disney character, you have a really small chance to do so, cause...
You are not prepared!
To rot in prison for 10,000 years, like I did. Nothing happened.
Hey, listen!
You need to grow a little, learn a little. And that applies to boomers too. Remember I said crush, not love, so don't roast me in the comments. It's my first love too.
What?
Nothing. Have fun. Anyway, setting goals is actually a good practice, so do it!
Do it!
Come on, think harder. There's definitely something you want to improve. Maybe you should drink more water, journal every day, meditate every day. Apparently that's a thing now. Eat more home-cooked meals cause it's cheaper and has less calories. Or even start a YouTube channel. Hey, I did that last year. I'm a real YouTube pro now. Beat that. Mom, I'm a YouTuber now!
I know. I'll find 3 real friends.
Don't push your luck, kid. Not even Santa can do these kinds of miracles.
No!
Leaving jokes aside, the way I see things, life is boring without any goals.
Boring!
So try to always have some if you want to grow or change in any way. Without goals, my monkey mind tends to be all over the place, jumping from one thought to the other, and I will never get things done. Also, it's okay to dream big. Please do. But saying you will be a millionaire in a year and you've never earned a penny in your entire life, that makes it quite unrealistic. It's important to make your goals be more specific, like I'll go on a run every other morning for 20 minutes, or I'll do exercises 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Those are much easier to follow than broad stuff like I'll work out more. What's that supposed to mean?
But I want muscles and a great body. 20 minutes is not enough and I don't have the time to do it properly.
Don't you really? Here's a little bit of background for you. Some years ago, I used to play pro volleyball and I was in very good shape back then. Like the I'm a kick your ass kind of shape. Because I enjoyed playing, it was very easy for me to be disciplined and maintain a good and healthy body. After I stopped playing, in a few years my body slowly started deteriorating and of course I gained some weight and started to feel really bad about myself. I wanted to get back in shape. I still worked out from time to time, but without any real results whatsoever. That until 3 years ago when I discovered not only that I like to travel, but also that I love hiking and riding bikes. You don't necessarily need a pro athlete body for it, but if you really want to enjoy it, being able to hike or ride for longer hours and doing more spectacular trails instead of feeling exhausted the entire time, you do need to be at least in decent shape. Otherwise, it hurts, both mentally and physically. So, finding a real, tangible reason behind my goal made me disciplined enough to continue my daily workout. Well, almost daily. Of course, when setting goals to start new daily habits, missing a day and then forgetting all about them can be really demotivating, making you give up entirely. I had my fair share of doing that. I think it's impossible to maintain a 100% focus on all daily habits. As long as you don't half-ass it and try to focus about 80% on it, you should be good. So don't give up on yourself. You're not gonna be perfect for a whole year. Take breaks, breathe, and don't forget to resume taking the next step.
Yeah, you keep that in mind as well.
Book the like button and ring the bell because it helps out the channel a lot, and we'll see you in the next video.